Hello everybody, my name is Necroxis. Legion has not yet launched for the United States, but 3 of the cinematics have already leaked. We're going to cover the 2 Val'sharah ones today, and then at some other point, probably today or tomorrow earlier on, we're going to cover the Stormheim one, which I'm most excited for. But I want to do Val'sharah first. This first part is from when you're about halfway through the zone, or at least the zone storyline, and you are confronting Xavius with Tyrande, and Ysera comes in to help. And these are all going to be spoilers, by the way. So this is when Ysera gets corrupted, I presume. So let's take a look at it. We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, it's the corrupted Tear of Elune he uses. Oh man, that's why he can do it to her, because it's the it's the Pillar of Creation. Oh, poor Ysera. Rip, man, rip. At least her spirit's in the raid, so. Okay, we are going to start the second one, which I think this one takes place after you kill Ysera, and you get the cinematic where the other Tear of Elune comes about somehow, where Elune cries over Ysera's death or something. So let's take a look at that in 3, 2, 1, now. Tyrande looks fucking awesome. I like her. She has like a little nose piercing. Oh, she gets cleansed by Elune at the last second before she dies. Wow. She becomes a constellation. It's the same Tear of Elune that gets cleansed, not a second one. Wow, that hits you right in the feels so hard. She becomes like her own constellation. That's amazing. That was beautiful. Wow, I don't know what to say about that. So it's interesting. There's not a second Tear of Elune created, which seemed to be implied, not directly said, but implied in the quests. It was like, oh, she shed the tear for Ysera's death and like creates another Tear of Elune. But it's interesting. I really like this idea now that I've seen the whole context. Because Xavius steals the Tear of Elune earlier in the quest chain, and he, I guess, corrupts it, used it to infest her, and then that's why she becomes Nightmare Ysera. And then when she dies, it comes back out of her, it's cleansed by Elune, and then it's the same one that we then take the dollar on. So I really like that. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video here and start the Sylvanas one later. I don't know, I'll probably upload both of these in the same day, but there's... these 2 cinematics just came out, this part of Legion, the Stormheim one. There at least is one more for Suramar, with the introduction with Dalrissa. Let me think. Azuna doesn't have any, to my knowledge, unless they stealth added one in at some point in the storyline. I think a good place to add one in if they did was when Ferrandis confronts Ajara, like at the very end of the quest chain. That would have been great if they used that as a cinematic instead. But Azuna doesn't have any. Val'sharah we just saw. High Mountain does not have any either, to my knowledge. I don't think so. Although, once again, if they wanted to make one, I know they didn't. But another one that would have been great in this moment in High Mountain would have been Huln fighting and banishing Deathwing. That would have been really cool as a cinematic. At least to have... I know there's not, but it'd be cool if there was at least one cinematic in each zone. But I know that's a shit ton of work, and I'm just asking for too much. But then, Stormheim, we have the one that we know that I already have. Suramar has at least one, the introduction, and I'm assuming there are probably more. There definitely is another one, I believe. with Lady Lunestra, I think, maybe, at the very middle of the quest chain, but there could be one at the very end. Illidan has a couple, I believe. I don't know if they're all in yet or not, but I believe Illidan still has some too. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, whenever that is, tomorrow or later on today, for the Stormheim reaction. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome. And yeah, whew, can't wait for Legion. How many hours? 6? 6.5? I can't wait.